Kevin Owens easily triggers the mother of a 7-year-old child this past weekend at a WWE house show for being a heel. Let's talk about it.
Fill your glasses up and put your headphones in, because it's time for Off The Script. And all you fucking goons and assholes, get in line and hit subscribe, because it's time for Off The Script. Hit the like button and share it around. You can even pull your fucking pants down, because it's time for Off The Script with JD from New York 206, because it's time for Off The Script, because it's time for Off The Script.
You guys do realize, in the world of professional wrestling, the world of wrestling that we are subjected to in modern day, it is incredibly difficult to maintain a proper heel character with social media and Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all these other fucking outlets where things are just brought out into the open, exposing the business for what it really is. And then WWE even taking that and showing you behind the scenes shit, Breaking Ground and all these other reality-based television shows, giving you glimpses of what happens behind the scenes in WWE. It is very difficult to maintain a heel-like persona. And when we get a heel in modern day wrestling, just take Matt Hardy, for example. Now, Matt Hardy's not a fucking heel. He's generally liked across space and time by everybody. He's the only one that I see that is in character everywhere he goes. The guy could be fucking ordering chicken McNuggets at McDonald's and be ordering it in his fucking gimmick, in his character. That's great. You don't see that. You rarely see anyone outside of what they do on television in character. Now, it could be to your fucking 90-year-old grandmother. It could be to your 7-year-old child, like in this case. You're supposed to do your job and be portrayed as a bad guy. If you are not doing those things, you're not doing your job correctly. Kevin Owens, to me, I don't know Kevin Owens at all, but by the looks of him, he takes his job very, very seriously. And if you look at his Twitter, it is absolutely fantastic. His Twitter is fucking brilliant. Just go to his Twitter page and look at how much of a dick he is. That's the Kevin Owens I love to listen to. That's the Kevin Owens I love to see on my television. That's not Kevin Owens outside when he's having a beer or hanging out with his son or, hanging out with his wife at home. That's not the Kevin Owens that we're seeing. But if he's going to be in the public eye, Kevin Owens is going to be exactly the way he was in this story that I'm about to read to you. This is absolutely brilliant. This may actually end up being one of the most pathetic stories of the year. But in my eyes, what Kevin Owens did is absolutely 100% justified. I do not blame him whatsoever. He should not be punished or reprimanded whatsoever at all for what he did here. Now, I'm going to read you something. Roman Reigns fans are absolutely fucking pathetic, okay? Kevin Owens has been making fun of Roman Reigns fans for months. This is nothing new. This is nothing new whatsoever. Look at what he retweeted. He retweeted how cancerous Roman Reigns fans actually are. This guy's name, I can't even fucking attempt to pronounce. Sarfaraj Ansari. He tags at Roman Reigns. He tags at WWE Roman Reigns. He tags at Fight Owens Fight. And he tags I Am Jericho. This is what Faraj Ansari says to Kevin Owens. Yeah, this is what he says to all three of these guys. I hope you won Universal title and Royal Rumble Roman Reigns. That's what he says. So Kevin Owens retweets this. And he calls Roman Reigns fans the most pathetic people known to man on the internet. And he retweeted this. He retweeted it because it's that fucking pathetic. It is that sad. I hope you won Universal title and Royal Rumble all in one word. He didn't even fucking space it out. Roman Reigns. I retweet it because they're fucking pathetic. It's fucking sad. It is sad. Roman Reigns fans are fucking garbage. Now, let's get back to this story. I don't understand why this is even an issue. I really don't. The mother had some type of fucking mentality going into this that, you know, she had an agenda all out for herself. I mean, look at The Walking Dead if you're watching The Walking Dead. I love Negan. J.D. Morgan is the guy who plays Negan. You're gonna fucking walk up to J.D. Morgan, the guy who plays Negan, right? You're gonna see this guy out walking in public. You're gonna call him a fucking asshole. How could you do that to Glenn? How could you do that to Abraham? You're disrespecting Rick's group. You're a fucking ass. What? The guy's doing his fucking job. The guy is doing his job. He is a fucking heel. He is paid to fucking act a certain way so that you hate him. If he wasn't doing that, then he's not a fucking heel. He's not doing his job. Roman Reigns, I don't know what the fuck he's being paid for. Roman Reigns is being paid to be a good guy, right? He's got to go out there and shake people's hands, and he's got to fucking wave to all the fucking little punks in the crowd. Kevin Owens is being paid to make you hate him. If you're not doing that, you're not a heel. You're not a fucking heel. Simple as that. I don't know what else to fucking... I can't come up with a better scenario to make you guys understand why Kevin Owens is not in the wrong here. Now, the mother, where's my fucking story at? The mother here went on a fucking Twitter outrage, a Twitter rant, complaining about Kevin Owens' actions. Now, Kevin Owens made this little boy supposedly upset in Lowell, Massachusetts. In this Instagram video that's been floating around, Kevin Owens was seen walking down the aisle getting ready for a match, and he seen a fan wearing a Roman Reigns t-shirt. And the t-shirt had "Believe That" written on it. The t-shirt had, it was a Roman Reigns t-shirt with the "Believe That" catchphrase on the back. In the clip, Owens is heard telling the child, go buy his shirt, the Kevin Owens Show t-shirt. And then stops ahead of what he wanted to say and says, you know what? Don't buy the shirt, because I don't want you ever wearing it. And then a female is heard in the back saying, "Aw," as the kid turns around and looks at her. Now, if you watch the video, the kid didn't look upset. The kid did not look upset at all. So, all of this somehow developed controversy, and this was a talking subject over the past weekend. The mother had plenty to say about this incident, and I quote, my heart is shattered. What started off as an amazingly awesome night ended in my 7-year-old being completely heartbroken. My son is a huge WWE fan and a fan of just about every wrestler on the roster. Really? Really now? You're a fan of Eva Marie. You're a fan of Jack Swagger. You're a fan of Mark Henry. Darren Young. Titus O'Neil. Right? Get the fuck out of here. You're not a fan of every wrestler on the roster. There's nobody who watches the product who's a fan of every wrestler on the roster. Give me a fucking break, number one. If you're a fan of Eva Marie, you got issues. You seriously got issues. He has a drawer full of everyone's shirts. Sure. But he chooses to wear a Roman Reigns t-shirt since he's been a fan of his ever since he started watching. Really? Because Roman Reigns started out as a bad guy. He started out as a heel, right? So your son should understand and distinguish good guy versus bad guy, because, Roman Reigns started off as a bad guy. He started off as a dastardly villain who would do anything to bring justice to the WWE. And he always went against, what was supposedly wrong and tried to bring everybody to justice, even if it was one of your heroes. So, I think your son is old enough to distinguish what is good and what is bad in WWE. So right off the bat, this mother is completely full of bullshit. All night he was getting high fives from other wrestlers. Yeah, but we don't see videotape of that though, right? I'm sure you were filming the other fucking matches that evening. I'm sure you were taking pictures and all that. High fives from all the... Where's that video, right? You gotta single out Kevin Owens? So, since Kevin Owens made mention of your son, right? You gotta fucking put this all over and blast this all over social media. Give me a fucking break. You always gotta highlight the negative. Where's the positive? So, all night he was getting high fives from other wrestlers. He was all smiles, but for some reason Kevin Owens came out and he singled out my son and commented on whose shirt he was wearing and then told him, you should get his shirt. Actually, don't get this shirt. I don't want you to ever wear my shirt. Don't you ever try to touch me, says Owens. When it comes to entertainment, there is no form of it that really compares to WWE in terms of reality and scripted aspects getting blurred. In the case of Owens, it's clear he was playing up his scripted bad guy character to the maximum level. It's also unclear if the child said anything to him, because the video got cut off, but then it may be a moot point here. It can only be assumed from the video that Owens did all the talking, even issued a response online in typical Owens fashion, continuing to play the snarky heel role. Now, I don't see why this is an issue. Clearly, the mother had a fucking agenda all for herself. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Clearly, the son, if you watch the video, he turned around with a smile on his face. Now, maybe you should do... I mentioned this in my Raw review. Maybe you should do a little bit better parenting, mother. I don't know what the fuck your problem is. Santa Claus is not real. The Easter Bunny is not real. The Tooth Fairy is not real. And WWE is good versus bad. Good versus evil. Okay? Kevin Owens is evil. Kevin Owens is a bad guy. He is playing a bad guy. He is doing his job. His job is to have your son hate him. That is it. He is doing his job correctly. Okay? Now, I look at it this way. If Kevin Owens did what he did, to me, if I was the fucking father of that son, I would be thrilled. I would tell my son, you're going to have a memory that's going to last with you for a lifetime. One thing you're going to remember, as long as you're watching this fucking product, is that Kevin Owens got in your face and called you out at a WWE show for wearing a Roman Reigns t-shirt. Who the fuck's going to remember the high fives? Who's going to remember the fucking, the high fives and the, hey man, how you doing? I would love to be called out by a WWE. I would fucking love it. I'd sit front row with a Get Off My TV shirt, Roman Reigns on it, with a fucking a sign or a poster, Get Off My TV, Roman Reigns. I would love to have Roman Reigns in my face. I fucking remember that for the rest of my lifetime. That kid, your son, is gonna have a memory that will never leave him. He should be thrilled beyond belief. He should go to school the next day and say, hey guys, Kevin Owens fucking got in my face and he made fun of me at a WWE show. That's great. That's great. I don't see what the big deal is here. Why is there any controversy? Why is there any issue when Kevin Owens is paid to be a bad guy and he went out there and he's getting paid to be a bad guy? Like I mentioned, Negan, you're gonna go up to fucking J.D. Morgan on the streets when he's ordering a fucking cappuccino? Hey, asshole. Well, I don't like what you did to Glenn. Like, you gotta understand. These guys are actors. These guys are paid so that you fucking hate them. How many 13-year-old girls hate J.D. Morgan for what he did to Glenn? Huh? How many fucking 13-year-old girls hate him because he captured Daryl and he's keeping Daryl captive and he's treating him like a fucking piece of shit? Huh? I love that. I would go up to J.D. Morgan and fucking shake this guy's hand and be like, dude, you play a great fucking villain. It is so underappreciated now in modern day. A good villain is so tough to find. So when we actually get it, he gets fucking criticized. WWE doesn't have any good villains. That's the problem. Like I said, learn how the fucking product works. I don't give a shit how old your son is, bro. Seriously. Educate your son on what you're watching and what the WWE really is and the characters that are being portrayed. The only other villain that I could find on the WWE roster that is believable in what he does is Samoa Joe. You think Samoa Joe is going to fucking go up to people and start high-fiving and shaking hands? I want him to be heel. Everywhere he goes. You think Baron Corbin goes up and fucking starts shaking kids' hands and fucking taking pictures? Hey, guys, how you doing? No! It is so difficult to find a good heel nowadays that it's undervalued, it's underappreciated. Owens did a brilliant job. No matter how old the fucking... I don't give a shit if there was a 90-year-old grandmother in the crowd. I don't give a shit. He did his job. He's paid to do a heel or paid to be a heel. He's playing a heel. He's portraying a heel. And that's it. That's it. There's no other way around it. So I don't get what the problem is here at all. Now, there's always that protective nature parents feel towards their children. I'm going to end with this. In addition, parents who bring their youngsters to see their favorite wrestlers perform want them to have a great experience. Like I said, this kid had a great experience. He had a WWE superstar, a villain, a heel, get in his face because Kevin Owens seen him wearing the t-shirt of his opponent on Sunday. That's fucking fantastic. For the most part, WWE live events can provide some fun entertainment, but there's also been incidents with fans getting involved in the actions, wrestlers going off script, and things happening that generally weren't planned. The line between what's real and what's not real can often be tough to distinguish, and there are fans who take things extra far. Just check the comments that some WWE fans hurl at people playing the wrestler characters online. One also has to wonder if the child was seriously damaged by what Owens said to him. I doubt it. Or if the parent is attempting to gain some sympathy and viral recognition from WWE so that she could get free shit, free t-shirts, free tickets. That's exactly what probably is going on here. It's unlikely that WWE wants that sort of bad publicity. So obviously, in good nature, WWE is going to adhere to this woman's plea and her cries, and they're probably going to get her tickets to the next event front row. This is absolutely fucking sad. You know, they want positivity at their live events. They want good turnouts for their live events. One thing is for certain, Owens has been portrayed on camera and in the ring mostly as a snarky heel and off camera as a hard worker, a loving father, and a family man, which I just mentioned in the beginning of this video. In this recent incident, it appears he's really sticking to his in-ring heel role as part of the job, something that I've been mentioning throughout this entire video, while also getting a child and his mother to root extra hard for Roman Reigns this Sunday. There you go. There you go. What do you think about this incident? Is Kevin Owens right? Or is Kevin Owens wrong? Kevin Owens is 100% brilliant in this role. I don't blame him whatsoever. He did what he's supposed to do. He did what he's paid to do. Be a fucking heel. I want heels that I want to believe in. Seriously. It's very hard to come by. And for that kid, if he is a Roman Reigns fan, just like this report said, he's going to be cheering even more for Roman Reigns on Sunday because Kevin Owens is that good at what he does. Simple. Kevin Owens, not to blame whatsoever for this incident. And that is your off the script extra on this story. I wanted to get that out there. That is my opinion on it. Not to blame. Let me know what you guys think at all. There's no controversy here. Move along. This is professional wrestling at its finest, people. There is nothing in any way controversial about this subject and this topic. I'm JD. Hopefully I am a little bit better as the day goes on. I'm sorry for me sounding nasally and fucking sick, but it is what it is. I am getting better. Thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up. And I will see you guys pretty much throughout the day, throughout the week. I'm going to be uploading videos left and right, man. We got Roadblock on Sunday. Big new story as I want to get out there as off the script extra videos. And then we got off the script episode number 148 this weekend with Roadblock preview and predictions. We're going to go over the entire card and how everything has led up to this event. So make sure you guys stick it right here to the channel, as I got breaking news all weekend long. Thank you so much. Hit that thumbs up, and I will be right back here with more WWE news and rumors. I'll talk to you later.